Hey ladies and gents, this is Linda Paycheck777 and today I'm coming at you with just a quick card share. What I was needing to do was make a card that could house a gift card but also have enough room for a bunch of people to, sign and, write little notes. And this card is actually for our boss. It is his Christmas gift. And like I said, I needed room for 7 of us to, write our little comments and thoughts and Merry Christmas and, stuff to our boss. So I'm going to move my sign out of the way and show you what I came up with. And just kind of bring it into view here. It's nothing elaborate or, this big, just I don't even know what the word is I'm looking for. Nothing elaborate or this big, big project. I just kind of wanted to show you an idea that I came up with. I was looking on Pinterest for different creative gift card projects. And I came across just a regular card in the process, and I thought, I could do something with that. So what I decided to do, I had this chipboard album kit, and it's one that is varying lengths in design, each chipboard piece, and then you put it together. And anyway, so one of the pieces had this little decorative edge on it. So I used that as my decorative edge, and I cut out 2 chipboard pieces. And then I used die cuts with a view, one of their winter stacks. I think it came out a couple years ago for my paper design to cover the chipboard pieces. Okay. And then the paper is really pretty. You can see how it's kind of got a shimmery foiled look to it. So what I did is I also used some Bazzill cardstock. So this is, actually the way that the chipboard pieces lay, but I, of course, turned it this way. Anyway, and so what I did on the front is I sewed half of print paper on the bottom and then Bazzill cardstock on the top. And then before I glued that piece down onto the chipboard, I took this real pretty shimmery ribbon and I wrapped it around the paper. And I left one long tail kind of hanging out this end. And then I brought the other ribbon, sheer trim, over the top of the paper. And then I put it into my sewing machine. And as I was sewing it, I kind of scrunched it and twisted it and turned it to get this real pretty gathered effect. And then when I was almost near the end, I left, again, another long tail on the front. And then I was able to take those 2 long tails and tie like a double bow at the corner, at the end of it. Okay, so that's how that came out. I think it turned out really cute. I saw this idea, it was on a card, but they had taken just regular ribbon and they just twisted it and then tied it into a bow. And I'm like, ooh, well, if I take the sheer ribbon and I kind of twist it and gather it and sew it, it would really make a really cool effect. So that's what I did. And then in the center of the bow, I hung like a little jingle bell. And then I printed this tag. This was a free printable on Pinterest. It's in my printables album on Pinterest. Some Christmas tags. So I did that. I kind of sewed and distressed the edges. And that's what I did along all my pages too. I distressed the edges and sewed as I normally do. At the tip top, it was a little bit plain. So what I did is I had these buttons, snowflake buttons. Let me bring it up this way. And you can see that they're real shimmery. They were plain. The buttons started out plain. And then what I did is I sprayed them with some adhesive glue and then used a really fine Martha Stewart glitter. And I did like sprayed it, coated it in the glitter, and then I sprayed it again and coated it in the glitter again so it would be like a really thick. See how the button looks really powdery because it was just a white plastic button. And so the double layering of that made it just look really thick and soft. So I really liked how that turned out. And so I bound this card, so to speak, with 2 tiny little O-rings here. Okay, and so then when you open the card, let me bring this down just a little bit further. When you open the card, this side here is just a stripe that matches the paper line, just for decorative. And then on the inside, there's 2, I double-sided it with cardstock, front and back, 2 areas where all of us employees can, you know, write down our, you know, sentiments to our boss and his wife. So that's what this is for. And I have made it so it's, you know, like I said, front and back. So lots of room for all of us employees to sign. And in the back side, I did it just like the front. I put cardstock on the bottom, on the top, the print paper on the bottom, but I made it into a pocket. And so inside the pocket obviously is his gift, which is a, you know, nice, it's actually a photo the company had written. I'll just show you just a piece of it. They had made a photo gift card for us and wrote, you know, it's a photograph session, etc., for the entire family. So that's what this is. And on the top, I have this great big jumbo paper clip. Sorry, it's late, so my words are getting jumbled. And then I added another one of those little tags, those printable tags on top there. Added like a little whatchamacallit there and hooked it to the jump ring. Tucks into the pocket. And then on the pocket, on the bottom part, I just made like a little tag. It says a gift for you on it, you know, sewed around the edges. And then I added a couple more of those double glittered snowflakes down here. Okay, so just really simple. Like I said, nothing spectacular, but it's a lot more than just handing him an envelope with a gift card in it, inside of it. You know, it's just a little nicer presentation. Here's the back side. Again, another sheet that matches the paper line I'm using. I just thought it was just a little nicer. Like I said, gift presentation than just handing him a card. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed this, and maybe it'll give you some ideas for, you know, birthday gifts or something like that when you have, you know, want to present something and you need some room for quite a few people to sign or something like that. I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.